Uh, I don't really have any witty jokes or whatever for an intro. I just felt like time traveling today. That's really it. I need to fix my skill issue on Moo Moo Meadows. Yeah, let's go with that. That's my definition. So we're just gonna be time traveling today. Want to do something a bit more, I'd say relaxing, but that's not really what time travels are. It's different, I guess. But I suppose change is good. And don't call it a permanent thing. There's something I feel like doing today. And so I'm doing it. Also, what's up? Ethan, Sweet, Sky, Kyrie? I think it's Kyrie, right? Cindy. Overall having a good evening. Really late. But a late night cow. Mama, didn't you say it yourself that you wanted to stay up late? Or am I missing something? I probably am missing something. I'm not gonna try to overthink it. But yeah, I pretty much have one goal today. I want to go faster on cows. Kyrie, got it. Understood. No, Muppet, you can't blame me. This is your fault. Also, hello, Kosai. I assume that means hello. In Kosai tongue. This is the one track in the game where strut sets used. It's very weird, but it makes sense because of acceleration differences. Because it just accelerates better for Tree-Nisk. That's the main thing. Yes, Cindy. That's what the stream's about. The cow on the cow track trying to do cow things. That is what we are doing today. More or less. Think of it as something a little, different, I guess. You know, I didn't think about what exactly I'd call this today, but it's different. Muppet. Shush. I want to see you do Moo Moo, if you're gonna complain about it. Because that is largely what Moo Moo's like. Because every single shortcut on the track, except like the second one, or the third one, is pretty hard. The third one's just precise, but not necessarily hard. Like that one isn't too bad, it's just the alignment to get to it that could be rough. I don't remember what my PB lap 1 is. My lap 2 is pretty good. Lap 1 is fine. Soda Baby Looper drives it a bit differently, but for the most part it's the same. It can do the ending cut's a lot harder. The fence is more precise, I think, because they're smaller. But the cow bounce cut is pretty easy. Because the margin for error goes way down on that build, thanks to the acceleration. I don't know, to be honest. Also, Noma, but the strat on this track is literally don't use Shrooms lap 1. Use 2 lap 3. Because of cow cycles for lap 2 and 3, respectively. Until I learn if I ever want to learn the Tree-Nisk lap 3. Yeah. Also, I hope that's what happens, Kosai, but at the very least, either that or you just watch me bonk into a wall 1,000 times. That's the time trial experience. You never know when you're gonna get a run until, you know, it's that run. And then dopamine or something. I don't think I've technically found a shortcut, but I found strat optimization. Yeah, cow cycles. It's where the cows move. If they're at the wrong spot, you're dead. So, cow cycles. Like, you can't do... The cows block the Nisk lineup if you're too fast. Which is why you don't shroom lap 1. No, cows are not popsicles, Cindy. That's not how this works. I don't think I'd want that anyway, but... That sounds questionable. Very questionable. Yippee. I love not getting tricks. I mean, yes, Muppet. I suppose technically everything could be a popsicle if you freeze it. But I don't think I want to have frozen meat. It doesn't sound that good. Plus, I don't think I should be talking about steak around a cow. I need a PB today. I don't really want to do anything else. I just need PB. Oh, this is... yeah. No. Way too slow. Burger on a stick? How would you eat the burger? Also, isn't that a SpongeBob joke? I think it's a SpongeBob joke. No, a kebab doesn't have bread. Plus the stick's smaller. Why are you still on 2040p? Kosai, what's your reception? Why is your reception so bad? Also, by the way, if I ever hit lap 2 tree Nisk, I'm going focus mode, and I will probably be quiet for the rest of the time trial. Just let me warning you now. Right now I can socialize, because I'm not there yet. I'm not going to be there for a while. A long while. Eventually I'll get something. That's the joy of time trials. Some do. I mean, I guess I'm not too familiar with kebabs, but when I think of a kebab, I don't exactly think they have bread on them. So when I think of a kebab, it's like meat, veggies. Cindy, what? Why? Why is that how you're phrasing it? At that point, just eat ice cream or something. I don't think you need to put it on a stick. Unless you're having like one of those... Oh, what's it called? They're like fudge popsicles? I don't think that's a thing. I know it's called something. It's like ice cream in the middle, and then it's chocolate on the outside, and it's a popsicle. Mario Dancing GIF wouldn't be here. This is Cow Track, not Mario Track. I don't understand. What do you mean, what is fixed? What was supposed to be fixed? Am I forgetting something? Cow dancing GIF? If someone sent me a good one, I would consider it. But I don't have one. And I'm not using that Polish cow one, because I know that one says bad things. It's not a good cow GIF. I can't do optimal strats. I'll just go for practice. Okay, never mind. Oh, I guess YouTube's like that sometimes. I don't know why it does that, but I know it's done it before. Sweet. That is the exact one I told you not to send. You have failed. Mission failed. Also wrong chat. You gotta do it in media. Not in general. That's the Polish cow. I just said I can't use that one, because he says bad things. Muppet, that is not a cow. That is a burger. I'm not putting a dancing burger on a cow track. Because that is a crime. I don't know why you want me to do that. Was and is are two different statements, Muppet. I said is a cow, not was a cow. Also, I think my most lit cart for cow, I don't know. I don't really have, like, any attachments for parts with cow. Cow just kind of uses whatever. That is definitely a GIF. I don't know what I'm looking at here, but it's definitely a GIF. Plush Buggy's a good one. I'll give you that. Ah, it's dead. I missed the coin. It's not worth it. No, that's Teddy. That's a different cart. Plush Buggy's the pink one. Like the pink... I don't know how to describe it. It's the pink cart. We're gonna be struggling with this today, I can guarantee you. I don't think Lakitu gets paid anything. Physically, because I don't think you could. Okay, Cindy, good luck. Blaze, is this... Why are you trying to ignite the 8 Deluxe love again? Lakitu definitely does it for love of the game, because I don't think... Do Mario characters even have jobs, realistically? Because there's coins on the ground. How does the Mushroom Kingdom economy work? If you can become rich by hitting blocks... What does a coin represent? Because there's also more valuable coins, like purple coins. Or Kingdom coin. I think they're also called purple coins on Odyssey, but they're technically different than Galaxy purple coins. And then there's also coins that have different monetary value in Mario games, like blue coins, red coins. There's green coins that spawn stars. How does this work? I do not understand. That's true. Clearly there looks like there's jobs. But what do they get paid in? Because wouldn't it just be easier to go to, like, I don't know, any Mario stage and just bash your head against blocks? Because most Mario characters can survive that. I mean, not all of them can jump immediately, so, like, Goomba would be screwed. But Lakitu would be able to do it. He has Spinies. If anything, why would he need to get money? He has infinite Spinies. He can just do something with that. I'm gonna be struggling with this for a while, aren't I? You know what? Sure, Cindy, that works. Give me a second. It's called Untiled Design, apparently. Very interesting file name you have there, Cindy. I'll just make a new file for it. Do media source how what's up, August? How you doing? This Here we go. Okay, I want to move it out of the top left, because there's important information in the top left. Give me the cow. Thank you. You can put him right here. There we go. Now there's a cow on cow track. Running. Doing what the cow does. Sorry, Mason. I should have specified. I just needed a cow gif, I guess. That's true, Cindy. If we get a better one here, we could just either add it so there can be multiple or just get rid of this one. Speaking of, do we need it smaller or bigger? I need to center it better. That should be right above it now. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Now it's running right on top of the things. Muppet, if it's another burger one, I'm not accepting it. I'm not adding burgers. I don't know about that one, sweet, but... No, Muppet. Why? Why is this your form of humor? That is kind of what Muppet said. Not entirely, but it's kind of what he said. You need to get your head out of the gutter, though, Muppet. For your sake. What would the cow eat? If it came to steal your lunch, what would it take? I want a dress. But what dress would cow wear? Good boy, I'm gonna be missing this trick for a while. That's fun. There's a stupid audio track for cow. That's gonna be annoying. No, it's just a GIF. It moves like a cow would. Ah! Yeah, Sweet understands my humor. I suppose that's what cow would steal. I could see it stealing some salad. Would cow eat beans? I don't know if cow would eat beans. Does cow look like a character that would eat beans? Or is she not into them? Oh my gosh. I'm not making it past lap 1. You know what? Sure, Mason. I'll add that like in a little bit. I'm gonna get a little bit more, a few runs in. That was one I could see working. I can't hit this trick. Cows are cannibals? Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't think animals exactly know if they're eating something of their species because they don't have the brain power to figure that out. It's not really worth considering that. You are very funny, Crafty. I laugh at this joke. Also, Muppet, it's not the first of the month. I don't know what you're talking about. It is the 4th. It is 1-4. Or 1/. This cow is a very strong cow. They're a cow that can use gas pedals. And also drive. The new Wario Stadium disc Or Whistle Summit. Oh wait, no, that would definitely be Whistle. I haven't put time into it. I will at some point. But right now, I need to finish my cow grind. What am I reading here? What's the joke? Also, Muppet, it's 1-4 for me. I'm sorry, but my date is the correct one. Yours is wrong. Because the world definitely revolves around me. Yep, that's how that works. I have no ego, it's just the truth. What was that detach? I don't know if that joke really lands, Durkee, I'm sorry. But I don't get it. You know what? That's a decent idea, actually. Is it worth the effort of making a poll, though? I really wish YouTube would let you, like, use mods to do it. That'd make it, like, 5 times easier, because then I can still play without having to stop to make the poll, but I'll just, like, type it in between load times, I guess. Well, yeah, but right now, it's not the 5th yet. It will be in 30 minutes for you, but it's not yet. There. What's today's date? I know it's supposed to be a slash, but I'm trying to write fast. So just deal with it. Oh, right, I forgot. Some regions do it differently. I completely forgot about that. I know it was a thing in other languages, but I didn't realize it was region-specific. Do you really want me to fix it, then? Because I don't think it's worth it. I guess this is also a time zone check if you think about it, but that's not related to anything. I mean, it makes sense that it'd be an American-only thing. Because America's weird. It's fine. For me, practice. Gotta be honest. I mean, the first cut's the least of my troubles. I can get it. I don't get the fast version every time, but I at least make it. It's mainly just timing. You gotta build the muscle memory for it. Second cut, on the other hand, makes me want to cry. Well, Muppet, you can understand what I mean, so it doesn't matter. You're trying to be all technical, but if it's not 1-4 for you, just say the other date, if it's that big of a problem. Cindy, what is this cow gif? Where's that from? Trick and put. Thanks, Noah. I guess... Why am I... You know what? I'm a cow today. I don't need to be smart. I just need to keep moving. Hee hee. I'm gonna keep making moo puns today, and you have to deal with it, because this is a cow stream. And there's nothing you can do about it. You have to set my cow wrath. I tricked. Okay, Muppet, I know it's a thing for you, but if you were raised in an area that was like that, you'd be more used to the, you know, what they say than what everyone else says, regardless of if one is right or the other. If you were raised in an area that says it a certain way, you're more likely to say it that way than a different way. I don't know what else to tell you. No, what is that, Cindy? I've never heard of it. I mean, you could say I'm a coward for holding off for so long. Play Caltrack, like, in an actual serious state on the stream or in any form of content. You know what's funny? Well, I don't have footage from my most recent PB. I have, I still have, like, I think I have the entirety of my, journey to get, my first time hitting tops on this track, still. I haven't deleted it yet. I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with it. There's some things I wanted to do, but the graphic quality isn't good. This was before I realized I'm supposed to switch. To make graphics look good. I think. I don't even know if this looks good, but that's besides the point. Can I trick? Please. First consistent cut is cow bounce. Probably. Cosine, I don't have the time to grind for that. I could be like Gyarados and just do some Shroomless track. You know what? Okay, let's do this right now. I'm gonna take a run off. We're gonna just, next time I make Treenisk, I'm just doing Shroomless. I'm doing a Shroomless run. Right now. I wanna see how free this is. Of course, it's gonna be a while. But technically speaking, if I got Shroomless world record, I could just say it's a world record and get away with it, right? Isn't that how that works? Because it's a world record, even if it means nothing. And I could say, haha, I was the first one to use Treenisk in a world record. Wow. Because I gotta get those clicks somehow. I have not made Treenisk yet, by the way. I am on a struggle arc at the moment. There are phases where I can hit it a lot, and there are phases where I can't hit it at all. And I think we're in the phase where I can't hit it at all. Yep. We're definitely on that phase. Gek Moo? That doesn't really work. I'm sorry. I respect the attempt, but... darn it. Why is he bouncing? I mean, that's just the way he runs. He runs up and down. How else do you want him to run? You can't run in place without moving up and down. I don't know what else to tell you. Also, I'm gonna clear the pole now. I think we understand. Also, no, Muppet, I cannot say that. I'm sorry. I'm not strong enough. I don't even remember what Shroomless world record is right now. Does anyone know? Because I don't. I think it's like a 203. Oh my gosh. No, I don't. Dandelion Depths I didn't have the world record late enough into Dan Depth's life. Because I had it, like, I think the second to last or last day before the clear period. Where you can actually get it. So, rest in peace. Me, I guess. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna need a movement, to be honest. I'll hit a Nisk eventually. And then we'll be in business. I'm still not in business. I'm trying to remember. I think if I go for tree cut, I actually have a really bad Nisk cycle left too. I don't know about left 3, but oh my gosh, let me out. I don't know if that's exactly what you want. Is a good thing to call yourself, Killside. Feed you what? What do you eat? Content? I kind of changed my content pitch, so that's a bit hard for me to do, I'm sorry. I want to experiment, and I can't experiment if I keep making content. That... Wait, so... Puppet, what is the... Is there anyone you would make an exception for? Because if you say everyone, there's got to be at least one person you make an exception for. My stream's fine, but I'm the one playing, so... I mean, I don't have any delay. Not like that means anything, but I don't have any delay. Technically. I will hit this at some point! That's too bad. Why can't I hit it? Very funny. Very funny, Durkee. It was absolutely hilarious. Close-time, what do you mean? What are you trying to imply here? I mean, I guess if you want to be technical, I am streaming right now. You know, if I do PB tonight, I could consider making it just a short-term video thing. Just to say, hey, I have tops on Caltrack. I'm cool. Not like anything big or spectacular, because I don't have the time. At least, yet. I don't know. I'll consider that route. Since it's gonna be a bit before my next actual upload. So it wouldn't hurt to have a little bit of something else. I will consider that route. Maybe just like a little tiny script talking about how evil Caltrack is or something. Okay, at this point I'm not gonna go for Nita. I know Nita World Record's free, but I don't feel like it. I wanna actually get something that matters. Nita World Record on Caltrack's a joke. Also, Muppet, what would you do with the Muppet POV? Also, yes, Cindy. You understand my sarcasm. I'm glad you get it. You seem to have become linked with my form of expression. I will get a tree cut today. Well, I'll determine on the fly if I make tree cut or not. If my lap 1's bad, I'll go for Nita. If my lap 1's good, I'll go for a full run. Because I'm doing Nita lap 1 anyway, so I can just decide based on what run I get. If I have anything lower than 39 lap one. No, sorry. Anything lower than a 40 lap one, I will go Shroom. If I don't, I will go Nita. That way I'm still technically fighting for tops. But if the run sucks, I can just go practice Shroomless lines instead. Works out either way. What do you mean? I got good air, but didn't touch the tree. Have you ever seen the cow on the fence from Mario Kart 8? Where sometimes the cow can get stuck on the fence? It's pretty cool when it happens. Not common or anything, but it was cool. Just seeing a cow on the fence. And I think their movement pattern in 8 was random. In this game, they're actually stable in terms of how they move. Hit the tree! Why is this suddenly just comedy corner? What? Is this just an invitation for all of us to make bad jokes? So I think we should start moving on. Heh. I get the last laugh. Did I ruin your form of comedy yet? Or are we still committing to this? Make the tree cut, please! Somebody already made that joke, Brain Rush, I'm sorry. You already got beat to the punch with that one. I mean, I can't stop you from doing that. I question it, but you can do what you want. I can't stop you. You know what? I have a joke for all of you. What do you call a cow? A cow. Thank you. I'll be here for a while. More cow puns? No, I'm not giving it to you, Blaze. Someone else can do it. I'm not feeding you your humor. Cindy, what am I looking at? Why is that a thing? I feel concerned now. I don't think anybody should be eating a steak with lipstick on it, I'm just saying. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Finally! And run's dead. Because I got like the slowest NISC possible. Oh well, this is a Nita attempt now. Yep, we're going Nita. No mushies. Cow, I'm gonna need you to turn for me. At least a little bit. What do you mean I had no speed? Okay, well that was fun. That was my Nita attempt. Crafty, that's a dark joke. That's a really dark joke. You can't be saying that about the cow. The cow's a precious creature. We can't hurt him. Not on this stream. Now we're on Moo Moo Meadows. This is a peaceful land. You're not murdering cows tonight. Why are you drifting? Thank you, Brain Rush. I know you just said that to be funny, but at least you're calling my moves good. I would say my movement is pretty, amusing. Thank you. I'll be here for a while. Okay. If you're curious why I always press X at the start, I have this really bad habit from 8, like online play. So I know the race is about to start. If you hold X, it lets you know, because it'll start doing it'll let you know the countdown's about to start, so I can be mentally ready. That's why I'm always holding it. And it's really bad. It's a bad habit I can't break out of. I even do it in time trials, even though I don't need to. It's just like ingrained at this point that I'm always preemptively holding X. And I've actually caught myself doing that in other games too during loading screens. It's really bad. I know it's happened in Smash before. Just like waiting for the countdown. What do you mean you're drifting? I can live without AD, to be honest. I've had enough AD in my life. I've already moved on. More cow puns. Muppet, if you think I can finish a run today, you misunderstand how hard this track is. You know what? That's a fair point, Olgus. I appreciate that point. I do like seeing the cow's happy face. Playing on their cow track with all the cow friends. In the moo of the meadows. Hit the trick. Wow, sweet. How do I do what? You gotta be more specific. There's like a ton of different shortcuts here. I know I made a short about it once, but I'm gonna be honest, the short kinda sucked. I think I could do a better job now than I could before. The tree jump? It's very precise. And I do mean very precise. I mean, I could try to explain it, but I'm not the greatest at explaining tree-nisk. If I ever made the video I was talking about, just like if I PB'd tonight and had, I could just steal it from the stream VOD, I'd probably talk about tree-nisk. I guess it summarizes it as, you need to have the perfect alignment, perfect timing, where you trick, eat enough dirt, so that you're slow enough, but not too slow, so you have your boost right before you get to the tree. Because you need to have a charge jump. If you can do all that correctly, then you hold back and do one left trick without holding too far left, otherwise you get counted out, you make it. I try to use, like, the white line right here to align myself. It works sometimes. Like, that was a good tree cut. Then I have to do this. Immediately into cow bounce. Ah, only one trick. This might be Nita angle. Well, I did say as long as we're 39, so we'll keep going. Maybe we'll get a pop off lap too. Nope. Go next. No, this isn't about cheese, August. I'm sorry. We're not going for cheese today. We are going for pure, raw beef. I was gonna say talent, but that doesn't align with the puns we're going with right now, or jokes, so I had to say beef. Darn it! Ooh, cow tint. Yes, that's a good one. I'll accept that one, because that is what we are doing tonight. We are creating cow tint. With lots of moving parts. While listening to the background music. This angle's not gonna work. Eh. Yeah, no. Can you hear my stick clicks, by the way? I'm just curious. I don't know off the top of my head. I might be top 10. I did PB today. Surprisingly. Happened, like, a while ago. I don't know my exact rank, though. And I need to make it better, because I got... You know what? After this one, I'll show you what my last PB, because I think I clipped it. It's the end of it, with Switch. Okay. This was my last attempt. It's right here. Like, the reason why I think I can PB tonight, just look at what happens here. So I do the thing, I do this thing, molehill jump scare. You can't see it, but it does happen. It's like for a split second, but I get an air pocket, so I get a slower last Nisk. You can see my carts in the air? I lost time, because I got mole cycled. But yeah, my PB's like a 154.9. And I think like 6th is a 0.7. So I think I can get at least that. That's what we're at least gonna make an attempt to go for. Keyword is an attempt, because it's not necessarily guaranteed to work. Sometimes movement is not in the cards. Struggling so much with this right now. I would not say so, Muppet. Because you're not really hitting the center of the tree. I know you're trying to make a pun, but no. It doesn't work here, sorry. You should have said it about the first walnut. I would have accepted it then. You didn't. You made it about the tree, so it doesn't work. Hit the trick. Because it's funny. I mean, it's a track with a cow on it. What else am I supposed to tell you? It's a funny track to be good at. No one else is good at it, so if you become good at it, you just become good at it. See, like, almost any recent lounge event I played. Just being fast on cow track brings you power that no one else is able to grasp, because they are too weak to understand the power of cow track. Oh yeah, Durkee, can you do the last Nisk on meta combo in an actual race? And the first Nisk? And cow bounce? I don't know if I believe you. Looks pretty fishy. Or, I guess in this case, cowy? You know, no one's made a mole pun yet. There are Monty moles on this track. You don't see them very much, but they are there. No one's made a mole pun. It's only been cows. You bring up a good point. Why use meta on Moo Moo? If anything, technically speaking, you get more of an advantage if you use like a higher speed combo on Moo Moo. On Meadows, because the Nisks become easier. Because they are speed dependent, not mini turbo dependent. You just need enough speed. Muppet, I wouldn't be digging for more puns if you weren't making them for me. And I never said I approved of them, I just found it interesting no one's made a mole joke yet. Does anyone know the specific... Isn't... Like... I'm trying to remember. Isn't the mole... Like, a number? Because I feel like I remember hearing something about the idea of a mole being a number. What are you let's going me for, Matt? I didn't do anything. No, not that sweet. Although, interesting pun. Okay, so now everyone's making mole puns. Okay, we seem to be back on track. We got a hay pun. What else are we missing? What other notable cow trek parts do we not have yet? There's ramps. We got trees, but... I mean, I do like treats every once in a while. So I can cover that one. We got a pole. And we want to do one about a pole. Really? Thank you, Matt. I will use the newfound power you've given me to probably fail treatness like 20 more times. And then finally make it once. That is the life of the cow track. Darn it. Yeah, I guess fence jokes are fitting too. We do need some fence jokes. Or I guess some fence posts. On an unrelated question, do you think YouTube live chat would be better or worse if you can post images? Small ones, admittedly, but like... You could just join a separate thread and put an image. Would that make it better or worse? What do you mean by both? You can't give me both. It's not an acceptable answer, because that doesn't answer my question. I know spam's a thing, yeah. I mean, it could have slow mode, like Discord has. Okay, neither is the same thing. You're not really helping. Ah, yes, we do need more cow pictures, clearly. You know what? That reminds me. I failed startup. I think we might need more cow. It's clearly I don't have enough cow power. No, you don't need to do that, Cindy. Matt, I think cows would drink whatever you gave them. But, yes. I mean... Yeah. I'm not even gonna try to explain this. They do. Can I hit this NIS, please? I'm getting super high up. I'm adding another cow. I'm failing startup here. I'm just gonna finish adding the cow. Another cow. I want to put it on top of the other cow, but I don't think that's gonna work, so we can just go right here. Now we have 2 cows. See ya, Tony. Spike isn't on cow track, Matt. Why would I add Spike? This is all about cows. Not spikes. Spike wouldn't belong on cow track. Although the cows would be open to it, probably. Oh my gosh, let me through! Okay, now we're making toe puns? What's up with that? Oh my gosh. Muppet language. So far, all I've learned is that we turned cow track into a pun track. And it's a very interesting turn of events. I was not ready for this. I also wasn't ready for that line. that a Minecraft joke? Can't just say mushroom, get me to not think about Minecraft. The Minecraft mushrooms. Let me trick. I've made it at least twice. It might not be more than that. Although right before stream I made it once. You know what, I'm gonna be quiet this time and see if that changes anything. It does not. Actually, no, that wasn't fair. I was speaking before it. Okay, this time I'll be quiet and see if this changes anything. It did not change anything. Okay, good to know. Also, Muppet, I spoke. Get wrecked. Although I couldn't really promote you anyway. There's nothing to promote you to. You already are a mod. I can't really give you anything better than that. So I don't think you could really go higher. On at least YouTube itself. I know Twitch has a new thing called, like, what was it, lead mods or something? I don't remember what they called it. No, I missed the coin. That's not how promotions work. Also, no. Matt, I know knowing you, you would not be good to have it. I'm just saying. I don't think it would work out. Oh my gosh, check too late. Oh yeah, it's lead mods, that's what it's called. A promotion? Matt, do you know what my style of content is right now? What is my style of content? I'm curious what you'd say. Pain. Actually made it past the tree for once. Matt, you know full well you are not that second one. And that first one, actually. I don't know why I didn't even think about it. I don't know if I'd consider myself that either, August. I mean, I kind of am, but not entirely. You might be positive, but you're definitely not family friendly. At least, not yet. I have to give all the cows mod? How would I go about doing that? How do I know what... How am I supposed to ask them their names? They're not gonna talk to me. They don't trust me right now, because I don't have a fast enough time on Moo Moo Meadows. I have to get faster before I can ask them. I don't like they could really use a phone or PC anyway, but... They don't really have, like, hands. I guess he's asking you, Sweet. What would you say Muppet is? That's the real question. Can I get it? Once. Why are you so desperate to hear my Yoshi voice again, August? That was for one stream. I'm a cow. Why would I be a Yoshi on a cow track? Did I open Pandora's box by doing that last night? Have I made a grave mistake? I might have made a grave mistake. There's no way this is gonna be faster, but I'm gonna run it anyway. We're gonna do a Nita attempt. Somehow that was a good lap. And blew it. One run of cow noises only. Nah, I'm paywalling this time. I'm not doing any impressions unless someone deals with the paywall. I've opened too much. Can't be that greedy. Why do you think of someone that would curse off stream? That's not really my job. That's not really who I am. It is not in my lingo. It'd be very strange if it was. Gotta be doing like one of these cuts wrong or something. Oh, yeah, duh. Name a price for Moo Moo voice till I get lap 2. Oh, that's gonna be a tough one. Because it's so iffy because of the tree cut. Well, to be fair, you didn't say I had to... You know what? $10. I think that would be fair. Although that would ruin chat interaction for a while, but I suppose it's a sacrifice you take. I guess I valued it as much as my Mario voice, yikes. I have downgraded. Although, to be fair, it wouldn't be for... Well, it could be for longer, it could not be. I guess I wouldn't really know. Ah! Nah. Not happening, Muppet. I said I was paywalling this. Yes, cows. That's where we are right now. In the world of the cow. He says as he fails fence for like the 1000th time. It's very repetitive, but it's also exciting, because you never know which run will be the one that makes it past the tree. Lap 2. That's when you know what run really starts. If it makes it there, the oyster opens. I don't think cows will rule the world, I'm gonna be honest. You act like I can get world record. I don't have the time for that. Most people that get world records in this game play a track non-stop. I unfortunately have other content creator responsibilities, so I can't do that. I don't have the time or drive or skill. That's probably an important factor too. Which is something I severely lack. Nice. I had a feeling. I just wanted to focus for once. I don't like racing ghosts. $50 in 10 years? What are you asking for, Noah? Exactly. Crafty, you are still in the pun lands. I think we've left. Muppet, that's on you. I mean, it's out of my hands. I put the paywall on it. Someone wants to follow through on that. That's on their accord. I suppose to reiterate on the question about why solo time trial, I feel like racing a ghost messed up my tree alignment a lot of the time. There was a point where it was easier for me to race a ghost and do it, but right now it feels harder for me. Because a ghost gets in my way and it blocks my vision. This is really hard to copy their exact line. I do better when I'm alone. Because it's really hard to recreate the same lines of Moo Moo twice. Well, live stream was probably the first one. The Iron Man way back when. I guarantee you that's what the first one was. Technically speaking, I was much looser back then than I was now in terms of my rules. Well, if you follow through on that in 10 years, then I will probably follow through on that. One day we will get a run that's Tree 2 for 3, and then everyone can be excited, because it'll be a very intense run to the finish. But we aren't there yet. I mean, if the run PBs, I can make a very clickbaity video about it. Which is what everyone wants, right? That was very high. Take it. Ooh, low 0.7. That's the first time I got that. Too bad I immediately die. That at least felt nice. What's up, Luca? In 10 years... I don't know, there's probably gonna be some dumb AI thing. In 10 years, it's gonna be taking over the world or something. Either that or the environment's gonna explode. It's gonna be one of the two. We're gonna lose Moo Moo Meadows to it. It's gonna become the Moo Moo Dreadlands. Badlands? I guess it'd be the Moo Moo Badlands. No. This is not the hardest time trial. It's definitely up there, but I think BC and Whistle's Top are very slightly harder than this trek is. At least at its highest level. Because BC has that pole cut, and it has the weird new cut they're doing at the start, which is something I don't get. I've not figured out how to do that yet. No, I was too far left. If anyone? Me, obviously. Why wouldn't I trust myself? I mean, not getting power hungry is one thing, but I trust myself. I think I'd be at least semi-responsible. I'd probably die of anxiety, but I'd at least trust myself. Why wouldn't I trust myself? Are you trying to say you don't trust yourself? It's not sad. You need to trust yourself more. I've already told you how to make that happen, Olgas. I mean, to be fair, if there's any one person with the ruling the world, they will get overthrown. So, like, yeah, I mean, if you get all the power in the world, you're immediately gonna get probably killed. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Because people do not like when other people have power. Especially if they have, you know, all of it. What are you talking about, Gus? I don't think $50 changes anything. That's not enough air. Good speed, not air. It'll be truly an exciting time when it happens. But it hasn't yet. Can we not get into politics? I know technically that's what the question invited, but I'd rather not. This is a Mario Kart stream about cow track. We are here to be peaceful. Politics is just a rough questionnaire or topic that does not invite peace at all. Late trick. I just have to practice. This one's like guaranteed to be slow, but I'm just gonna go anyway for practice sake. Yeah, that's not a good one shroom lap. We go forward for practice. Of course, the run that's bad makes it. Well, the run's on. It's not going to be a good one, but we'll finish it. Yeah, Burn was dead. If I'm not ahead of that mole, I am not PBing. I knew the run was dead the moment I missed the trick. The shroom was really bad. Lap 3. I don't know if the lap 2 was any good. It didn't feel awful, but it didn't really feel good either. But at least I know I can hit tree 2 for 2 today. So that's good. We're moving up, kind of. The word peens? Why do you like that word so much, Cindy? It's just beans, but with a P. With peens. It's like the anti-bean. Ah, it's mature. So it's saying it like, plumes, make it cuter, or would it not? That's a lot of yes. No problem? Thank you, Cal, for drifting. What do you mean rip Muppet? He's fine. I think he'll manage. He'll be okay. He's in Sleepy Town right now. Everyone needs sleep. He'll probably have a better sleep schedule than I do tonight. Maybe. I don't know how long I'll be on the meadows. Darn it. I don't know what kind of bean would make a peen. I think a peen would just be something that isn't related to a bean at all. It's the anti-bean. It would come from the peen stalk. Where you find tiny people. You know, as contrasting the beanstalk, which leads to the giants. Cindy, you don't know about beanstalks leading to giants? I think I'm satisfied with the amount of cows for now. I'll probably add more as we keep going, though. At the moment, I'm content with 2 cows. Gosh darn it. It was a good run until it wasn't. Yeah, no, the run died the moment I failed Shroom Cut. I was too wide. I'm not versed in nursery rhymes either. I don't know enough of them. I don't know if a peen would be considered better than a bean. I gotta be honest. I just know it's the anti-bean. Okay, Cindy, what do you know? That is my question. Hey, I wasn't being harsh, I'm just curious. I wasn't meaning to be harsh by it. I'm struggling again. Are we back to cow puns again? Are we regressing? Because we already went through the whole pun phase. I thought we were done. Are we not done? I guess it is a full circle. Just like the mounds on Moo Moo Meadows. Those are full circles. Track itself isn't really a circle, though. It's more like a bunch of circles. I think. It has circles in it. What do you mean progressing? How are we progressing? Because you've already messed up. You should have said we were moving forward. But you didn't say that. You didn't make a cow pun, and therefore we are not progressing. We are done. Clearly, we've had enough cow puns for the day. You have a sudden craving for cheese? What type of cheese are you craving? Craving some Swiss? American? Eggman language. Oh, come on. I mean, I don't think Cows is the best runner in the game, but I think it's a good runner. If you can do everything without failure, it's pretty good. Just in a way that makes it kind of like bizarre. Sweet, what would summoning him do exactly? I don't think it would really change much. It would just be him, I guess, contributing to the bad cow puns. Although I suppose this is what everyone's doing, so... We don't really need chaos in a time trial stream. He's supposed to be calm and collected. We are here to try to PB. Nothing more, nothing less. Ugh. So what is good content to you, Brain Rush? How am I supposed to make this time trail stream more interesting? Okay, but how? How do I cause chaos? I mean, technically I could do that. But that's not the stream. That's a different stream. But that's not this one. This one's just cows. And I mean cow track. And I mean time trials of cow track. That is what this one is. You'll have to wait for a different day for that stream. Because that is not this one. I guarantee it'll happen at some point, but... That is not for today. Unless I PB in a reasonable amount of time, but... I have a feeling that's not gonna happen. Oh, I know, Kosai. I knew full well going into this is gonna be a smaller stream today, but... I knew full well I was okay with that. Because I just wanted to play some cow track. And I felt like streaming. I don't really feel like playing the game. Especially lounge. Which is the thing with the most staying power, for some reason. That's the exact same thing Sweet said, Crafty. I basically was trying to say I was gonna time trial no matter what, but I said, okay, I'll stream it, why not? Because I want to finish the job. I'm gonna get my final milestone on cow track. Yeah, that angle wasn't good enough. Am I streaming too early? Yeah, I'm streaming too early. Oh yeah, probably. I don't think I watched it, but I imagine it's the one where it was on Mario just getting murdered. That was not a fun lounge session, but that's just kind of lounge. It's just kind of how it goes in the lounge lands. There's a reason why I can't stream lounge every day, because I don't enjoy it that much. I only can tolerate it because of all of you. Alone? No. My technicality, yes. I did have a world record in 8 Deluxe. For one day. But I did have one. I don't know how many of you know it, but I did in fact have one. I wonder if I could get the screenshot. I mean, I could probably dig for it, but I don't really want to right now. But it did happen once. One time. And then I have a world record in this days for like 6 days or something like that. Just kind of off and on. Why was that a 1 trick? I wanted 2. Oh, come on. Let me out. I want to move. It was 150, but I'm not going to tell you the track. You're going to have to guess. Because that encourages chat engagement. Yes, that's the reason. That's the reason I'm going with. Mm-hmm. It was not Ninja. Not Jocko. Why do you assume it would be Baby Park? I'm not hip. I'm not good enough to play Baby Park. In a time trial. Although it's ironic because I did actually run Baby Park almost all the time. Not Big Blue. I wish it was Big Blue, but it wasn't. Big Blue was probably the track I time trialed the most, but I never got world record on it. I never even got worldwide tops. Not Moo Moo. Not Summit. Not Toad Circuit. Not Maple. Not Mute. Although I did time trial that track for a bit too. But it was not that one. Not Mario Circuit. To all of them. It's none of the Mario Circuits. Even though I did time trial 8 Mario Circuit a little bit. Oh, come on. Not Cape. That was Rod. That was not me. At least I think it was Rod. You gotta define DLC, Cosine, because there's 2 things of DLC in 8. Salty Speedway did not exist, but no. I don't know which track you're thinking of, but probably not. Not Daisy Cruiser, not Neo. I don't. Not Gorge. I don't think I ever actually had a good time on Gorge. I knew how to do all the strats, including Fast Cut at the end, but I never really bothered putting a run together. Yeah, no, it's not Singapore. Not Music Park. There you go. Waluigi Stadium. I had day 1 world record. When it first came out, like, they were still using Waluigi for some reason. I knew Waluigi was slower immediately, so I didn't use Waluigi and had world record for a little bit. I didn't have it, like, overnight or anything, but I had it for a little bit. We already answered the question, Cosine. You're a bit late. It's Waluigi Stadium. Cosine, I was the midweight main. Of course I knew. Like, before that. And that was before it became a Yoshi track. I used King Boo. The heaviest character to get a stat buff. And I think I mean, I technically wasn't the first one to fight it, but I was the first one to do MT release on the big ramp before Shroom Cut. I was the one to do that first. Because World Record wasn't doing it at the time. And I figured, since you're gonna be streaming, it's faster to just do MT release instead of MT trick. Just because of alignment. That's just kind of what it was. What do you mean I missed the cow? You know, I don't think I ever really got good at the Waluigi Stadium-ness. I think I was always just okay at it, at best, and really bad at it at worst. Okay, that wasn't great, but it made it. But the run's dead, so it doesn't matter if it was good or not. It's actually a good tree, but it didn't really matter. This run died shortly after anyway. At least I'm hitting more trees now, so we are technically improving. My goal is 0.6, if I can. Right now I have a 0.9, but I also got Mole Cycle. I got a... what's it called? Pace Locked. That's it. Right now I'm Pace Blocked, and I just need a Pace Break. Ooh, that was sketch. No double trick, very sad. Ooh, okay. I have to get a really good lap too. Yeah, run was over. I mean, technically I had to run, make it to lap 3 already today. It was dead on the spot, but it did make it to lap 3. That means something. Doesn't mean much, admittedly, but it did mean something. Maybe I should make a counter for it. I will think about it. Yeah, no, I was too far right. True, sweet. You know what? You're right. Yeah, for sure. That sounds exhausting, Luca. Make sure to take it easy and let your body rest. Just relax. Let your body, feel the weight of the workout so they could become stronger. All that fun stuff. Dragon Driftway is not a bad one to pick, to be honest. Also, I'm trying to think, but was there something I was trying to say? I don't think there was. I think there was something I wanted to say, but then I forgot. And I'm just standing here trying to correct myself, but I can't. Although I guess I'm sitting here. I'm not really standing. I'm a cow in a cart. Why am I getting this air pocket? Pain. I mean, I like Mushroom Gorge. Yeah, it's good. I was trying to think. I mean, Mushroom Gorge in 8 was pretty weird, but it wasn't bad. There's definitely worse. I mean, out of the main 4 lounge standard picks, Mushroom Gorge was the most tolerable. There's that. The shroom spot? Lap 2, it's after tree. Lap 3, it's... If I was actually really good at the game, it'd be after tree again and last turn. But I'm not good at the game, so I had to do tree and second and after tree. Shroom spot. Lap 1, it's always tree-nisk. Tree-nisk just saves so much more over shrooming. Given you actually hit the tree. I didn't hit the tree. Warrior's Gold Mine would probably be a good fit for this game, depending on what they do. I mean, at least they they get rid of the minecarts. There's no way they keep them. Knowing their track record in this game, they'd remove the hazard. This is a moving object. We can't have those. We gotta have Kamek just do everything, because that's better design. I'd rather the enemies be there and Kamek stacks on top of them, because that's just cooler. But no, we had to get rid of the snowman on DK Pass and add an awful shroom cut instead. So that just makes more sense. I guess. I don't know what they decided to do, so... I've been good at... I mean... I know you and I are different people. I think Mario Kart's probably my second best game. I think I'm ironically better at Mario Party than I'm at Kart. I just don't play Mario Party as much, because it's not as popular. And the new one kind of sucks. I need a better new one. Or I can truly consider committing to that again. Superstars just drags too much, and it sucks. Oh wait, no, sorry, Jamboree. Superstars drags a little bit too, but that game's forgivable. I also despise Lucky Spaces with a passion. Least favorite gimmick added to Mario Party. I don't like allies either, but actually allies are arguably worse, but for Superstars' case, what I said is true. Is this a good lap or a bad lap? That's a good lap. Oh, come on. Give it to me. It depends on the game, but I've been able to win consistently before. You still remember that lore tidbit? I don't even remember the context behind it. I just know that was the game that it slipped once. Nobody was there. Just me. May I ask for elaboration on that, Cindy? Why did you like the Mario Party stuff? I know at one point I made a second channel for Mario Party stuff, but I just ran out of flame. Plus I got overwhelmed by schoolwork, so I just kind of had to stop. Jamboree came out. I tried that for a little bit. I had fun with it, but... I mean, everything just kind of performed worse and worse, and I lost motivation. For the amount of effort that I put in, it didn't feel like it was worth the exchange. And I guess I didn't feel like I was making the best stuff either, so it kind of just removed all motivation. So the Edge was a cool minigame. I will agree. I like Sled to the Edge. I'm pretty good at it too. Sandwich just takes too long. It's a good concept, but Jamboree has the problem of dragging everywhere. Like, it should just be 30 seconds. Why is it 60? The first, like, 30 seconds don't do anything. There's no point. Everything in Jamboree just drags, and it hurts. Ally minigames take, like, 5 minutes. 10 turns takes way too long. 20 turns just feels impossible to play because of that. Gatekeepers sucks, but I'm willing to forgive it just because it's short. Actually, no, it's not even short. What am I talking about? It's just worth Big Blast. I don't know what he said. Oh wait, no, I can see what he said. I guess we'll see what he said. Make my own opinion. I mean, I'm not gonna agree or disagree with that statement. I'm just gonna remain neutral. Not my time. How did Mario Party 7 traumatize you? That game is, like, more tame than a lot of the other ones. Like, what? I suppose I have to ask if you played Mario Party 1 before. Ooh, 0.6. My first 0.6. I know World Record's like a 0.1, but just let me have this. This makes you feel nice. Oh, GG's, run's dead. I'll finish it out, but I know the run's dead, because I missed the trick. Oh yeah, now it's super dead, sheesh. Now I'm not finishing it out. Okay, Kosai. Interesting statement. No, I can't. I must get a good run. To be fair, I did almost finish a run earlier. Because I made it to lap 3. If it makes it to lap 3, I'll probably just finish it regardless, but... It's because the game doesn't show splits. If it showed my splits, I'd probably be more motivated to finish just outright, but it doesn't. And it's so stupid. Why are they like this? You've only played 7 in Jamboree. That's like a really weird 2 games to play. You have the NSO expansion? If you do, you can play 1 through 3. 3's a really good game. 2 is also really good. 1, don't play it if you hate getting screwed. I have a soft spot for 1, but it's not because it's a good game, it's because it's evil. And I respect it for that. Jamboree's boring evil. 1 is good evil. Because 1 will just spit on your face until you cry. Constantly. And that's what makes it funny. Jamboree's just like pain because nothing happens. Oh, this is gonna work. Yeah, no. At this point, Kozime, they haven't even added Sunshine yet. There's no way they're gonna add 4. You've never heard of the GameCube? Cindy, do you know what the Virtual Boy is? Or the Game Boy? Do you know what either of those 2 things are? Really? Okay, so at least you know the Game Boy. Wait. Did you watch the recent Nintendo Direct? Well, it's not recent, but... Because they made a whole statement about the Virtual Boy there for some reason, because they're very dumb. Still not a smart business decision, by the way, but I'm not gonna question it. It's not my job to do that. It's my job to question anything Mario Kart, not anything outside of that. No mini turbo. Probably gonna be a bad lap. No trick. I'm so sad. You didn't... Cindy, did you not watch Nintendo Directs? How are you supposed to know all your Mario Kart news? Well, I am -6. So... I'd imagine I am younger than you. I'd hope I'm younger than you if I'm -6. The DS? You just had a DS? That's sad. Did you at least have Mario Kart DS or Mario Party DS? The only good handheld Mario Party? Like, ever? I'd hope you're older than -6. Well, at least, okay, at least you had Mario Kart DS. Mario Kart DS is pretty good. I like Mario Kart DS. I still have it, but I can't stream anything with it, because, you know, I don't have a DS capture card. There's no way I can get a camera set up to work in my room. Not like I have the camera for it anyway. Congrats on seeing the Game Boy Color release. That just makes you cooler than everybody else. Except me. But that's just because I'm the coolest guy in the room. Because I'm on a cow right now. Playing on cow track. No one can be cooler than me because I'm doing that. I'm also trying to go fast by hitting tree disc. Oh, I didn't get it. You had the big 3. Interesting. I'd say I grew up with a console, but that doesn't really fit my age, so I guess I can't say that. I did own a Wii at some point, though. But that's gonna give me no error. That's the worst NISC I've had all day. That has made it. Okay, we're doing a NISC run. This isn't worth it. It's a 40-lap one. It's way too bad to salvage. I'll still go for the tree cookout, though, because why not? Nope. Not enough air. $2DS is a pretty decent console. Okay, I need to know, is the 3DS or a 2DS better? Which one do we like more? The 3DS or the 2DS? Because I know there are people that have grown up with both. If they owned anything. Okay, so it seems like everyone says 3DS. I figured that'd be the answer, but I never knew. Oh wait, never mind. We have one person saying 2DS. Understandable. I mean, I have a 3DS, but... I mean, I just don't like the fact that 2DS is like a giant... What is it? Just a wall? You can't put it in your pocket? Unless you have a 2DS XL. And then at that point, like, why don't just have a 3DS? I don't know. Unless you really don't want the 3D, I guess. It's just so weird. They made, like, the 2DS a giant block. It's like a really big rectangle. Actually, no, sorry. It's 2 big rectangles that you can't even close. You can't put it in your pocket. You have to just carry it around very awkwardly. A lot of fun. I know someone who has one. And, ooh boy, is that thing weird. You can't put the 2DS in your pocket. What are you talking about? You're talking about 2DS XL. The first model 2DS were just giant bricks. You're thinking of the newer models. I'm talking about the OGs. Got too much air, and okay, the rope's dead anyway. I need to get those coins at this point. I don't think I'm PBing without them. You own 2DS? That's a lot, 2DS. Do you want me to pull up an image of the 2DS? Just so you can see what I'm talking about? Getting an image pulled up. As I go. In between each attempt, I'll slowly get closer and closer to getting the image pulled. So I guess the new anticipation is when I get the 2DS design revealed. So you can all see what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, there's no way this thing fits in your pocket. I couldn't even get that trick out for so long, yikes. Yeah, I'm losing so much time on that ending cut. I'm just not allowed to double trick. It's so sad. Okay, yeah, we're almost dead anyway. Okay, I need... Save image. I don't want a WebPB file, you suck. Okay, fine, I'll go get a different image. If you're gonna be a problem. I am just dragging out this conversation, I guess, because I'm also doing attempts at the same time. I'm very weird like that. Okay, will you let me go the image on that one? No, I don't want a link. I just want a picture. Okay, here we go. This is a JPEG, so it should fit my purposes. I haven't felt like that in a while. Okay, now we go back over here. And... Where's you? Do... Why is this huge? I don't need it to be that big. Alright, you all ready to see the 2DS? Here it is. See? This is just a brick. This is the 2DS I was talking about, because this is basically original model. You can't put that in your pocket. Because you can't fold it. You can maybe fit it in a coat pocket, I guess, but at that point, like, why? It is big. Chunky. It doesn't fit in a pant pocket, because you can't fold it. But, like, yeah. I don't know what else to tell you. Yeah, I guess it is an unflippable flip phone. I'm not looking up a picture of the side view. I'm too lazy. If you're really that curious, you can go do it yourself. I need a time trial. I'm supposed to be time trialing on Cow Track. Ugh. One's dead. Sounds like fun. At least you have a cat to keep you company. All I have are cows. And I guess all of you. Which one takes precedence? That's the real question. Which one is more important, the virtual cows or all of you? You had a dragon fruit? Have you been drinking lots of water, Cindy? That would probably help. I have never had a dragon fruit, by the way. I've heard of them. I've never had one, though. Why'd you eat it if you knew it was gonna cause you stomach problems? What was the motivation, Cindy? I need to know for science. It's very important. When I get the knowledge. Although I guess it would be more for philosophical. Ugh, I'm not even gonna try to say it. I can't pronounce things right now. You can see me later if you want me to pronounce something properly. Because at the moment, that's not happening. Why was that one considered good? I don't know if I'll take it because it let me double trick. But it's not a good lap one. It's alright, but it's not great. Especially when I fail immediately after. These cow drive being so hard. Making it so hard for me to move. Why are we talking about all these sorts of fruits? I'm weird and I just like grapes. Grapes are good enough for me. I don't need anything especially elaborate. I will be satisfied with just grapes. What do you mean I didn't get the charge jump? I made tree. I had to go for this now because otherwise I'm going to be losing too much time. Very sad. Made tree twice just for it to not matter at all. It was actually a good lap 1 for one shroom, by the way. I think my PB lap 1 with using a shroom is like a 0.5. That was pretty good. I know my PB before the PB I had like a 0.8 lap 1 with one shroom. Oh, come on. I am struggling on cow track today. It is not going well for the cow track. Cow track grind. Are you Cosime? I don't know how YouTube ads work. If I wanted to really be like the higher ups I know I have ads on the lowest setting. I should make it the highest setting. That way everyone can see more ads and I make more money. That would be such a good idea, right? I think we all agree with this? What if I just silently changed it? How would you know? I could just blame YouTube and say it's their fault. Which, I mean, effectively it is, but... Well, that's not really a joke on me, because I still make the money from that, so... Joke's on you for trying to joke on me? What's that? Now, Adblock, on the other hand, I make nothing from that. That's very sad. I understand. YouTube ads suck, but I make no money, and I'm very sad. You have to do the other things to support me then. If you have Adblock, you have to, like the stream and stuff. It's only fair. I guess that's my like shield of the day. So, there you go, I like shield. All you that like me doing that for some reason. I have never had a guava. Or even heard of a guava, to be honest. I don't know what a guava is. I know of Quilava, the Pokemon. I don't think that's how that works, Ghosign. The math is not mathing. I'm not gonna question it, but the math is not mathing. You do the things that you're supposed to do otherwise, so I can't blame ya. Cindy, I don't know if that statement sounds wrong. I just don't know what guava is. I feel like I've heard it before, maybe, but I've never had it. It doesn't sound familiar to me. I mean, you know I'm the guy that just drinks water, so it shouldn't be that surprising. Given it's a drink. I'm not really sure if it is. It might be fruit. Or it could be a fruit drink. I wouldn't know, because I know nothing about it. Oh, what do you mean? No, the run's dead. I'm so sad. It was such a good run before it. Yeah, the run's dead. It's like minus 0.5. GG's. I just failed Shroom Cut. The Shroom Cut's not hard! Why am I failing that? The new slap one's like infinitely harder. That sucks. She got a good Nisk right after too, so it's just that one trick costs the whole thing. It's got like a bad hay bale. I like pear. Actually, do I like pear? I haven't had pear in a while. I'm okay with pears. It's been like ages since I last had one though. Numbers? Numbers make up every fiber of our being. How are we supposed to communicate if we don't have numbers? It's a universal language. I think I'm okay with pears if they're canned. I don't think I've ever had a pear just outright. I've had canned pears. I've never had just raw pear. At least I don't think I have. I might have when I was like really young. What is like an S tier fruit? Can you all agree on an S tier fruit? Like, what's something that you can universally agree upon is S tier? There's gotta be at least one fruit you all can agree on, right? Okay, Cindy, watermelon's a good choice. I agree with this. Let's go watermelon. Can we all agree watermelon? I agree with watermelon. Watermelon's like, I think my second favorite fruit. It's just not as consistent as grapes, but otherwise it's S tier for me. It's just sometimes if it's too squishy, it's really bad. Run's dead. You know what? I'm gonna start a poll for this. Is water... I'll get back to this. Let me finish my run first. I'm not losing any momentum. It's just something to do during the loading screens, because they take too long. Yeah, love it when that happens. Alright. What tier is watermelon? Is it S tier? A tier? B tier? Or trash? Alright. We're doing food. We're doing fruits now. What is watermelon? What are we calling watermelon today? My vote would be S tier, by the way. Why have you ate that much pineapple, sweet Cindy? Also, sweet, why did you delete the opinion about watermelon? What's up with that? This just seems like power abuse. We're gonna make a community tier list right now. This is what we're gonna do. This is my bit. Something to do. Well, you can watch me fail on cow track over and over again. We can rake some fruits. That was so high. I went flying. 0.5! I'm cool! Now time to immediately flunk. I called it. Voice first ever 0.5. I think this is the world telling me I should commit to the fruit polls. Alright, so like every 5 attempts I'll switch fruits, so I need to know what fruit I'm doing next. I don't know. I think we go with apples next. Because apples are the standard fruit. We need to get our ranking as a community about what fruits are great and which ones are terrible. Or just okay. This is very important now. We need to know, or at least I need to know what you all think. And then I could be the tiebreaker. Because, yeah. That was not a tie, but at least let me do tricks. Awful laugh though, sheesh. In comparison to the last one, I feel nothing. Darn it. Okay, I'll do every 3, because I'm actually getting deep into runs right now. We're gonna do... Actually, you know what? I'll switch it out now. Okay, what are we considering apples? This is every color, by the way. I am burning through attempts quick. Never mind. I don't want to backtrack. I guess I'll just go for an amount of time instead. Go like 2 minutes per each. Everyone can get their opinions in. I don't really have a favorite apple myself, by the way. I just kind of eat whatever apples are given to me. They're alright. I know if I was choosing, I'd probably put it at like low A, high B. But I'm not the voter here. There are definitely some good apples. But I don't think they're like anything spectacular, even at best. They're just great. Like, they're good. They do the job of being a fruit that I'd be willing to eat. Alright. Next poll. Next up, we got bananas. I'm not gonna write out tier every time. You know what the questions are at this point. I just want to write it quicker. Stop delete. I don't know what you deleted. Hold on, I should see what you deleted before saying anything. Anyway, what do we all think about bananas? I will allow that delete, by the way. It's not mod abuse this time. Are avocados a fruit? I don't know enough about avocados. I just know that you use them in cooking sometimes. Avocado's a berry? That kind of makes sense. You ate 3 bananas a day? That's a lot of bananas. How does your body not explode from all the potassium? It's a lot of bananas. I don't think I've had enough banana bread to truly give you an opinion on banana bread. I like bananas. I don't think I'd put him S. I'd probably put him A for me. Because I can only tolerate having a banana every so often, because otherwise I don't like it if I have it too often. I'll wait till we hit 23, then I'll switch it. It's after this run, pretty much. I mean, yeah, you guys are making the poll. I'm just kind of here. I'm the officer deciding, trying to figure out what the community fruit poll is. I am just the announcer. And the tiebreaker. In the event of a tie. I get final say. While I'm also a cow. At the same time. I neutral tricked! Ugh, that's a bad throw. Alright. It's time for the next one. I mean, I might as well go in order. At least the order I've been thinking of. So, it's time for oranges. I will abstain from saying my opinion, because I know some of you will hate it. On this fruit. Wait, bananas was a tie? Oh, it was. Okay, so it's an A. We know banana's A. Because I'm tiebreaker. For me, banana is definitely A. It's not good enough. It's really good, but it's not S tier. It's up, it's close, but it's just barely not. At least for me. Yes, this is as the fruit. We are not talking about the juice. I mean, do we want to include just like any option for what it is, or we just want to go off of the fruit itself? You guys are voting in the polls, so I want to know your opinion here. That's true. Lizards don't really eat much fruit. See ya, JDS. Enjoy your night. Somehow, I'm surprised oranges are C. Not entirely what I was expecting there, considering how common of a fruit it is. But, I mean, the poll doesn't lie. I don't like mint. I mean, if you want to know my opinion on oranges, they suck. I don't like sour that much. I see Yozora has found the cow stream. I know cow is one of your favorite characters. Strawberries? I was gonna do lemon, but we can do strawberries. Alright, is it a tie? Because if it's a tie, I'm just saying C. Okay, it is not a tie. Alright. Next up, we have strawberries. I put starberries. I'm stupid. Alright, what do we think about strawberries? We're asking about fruit. What tier do you think fruit belong in, Yozora? That's what we're doing. Because it's something to do while watching me die to tree Nisk. I'll state my opinion later, because I don't want to sway anybody. I would like to get at least another run going. It's been a bit, I think. Actually, it hasn't been that long since the last one. I want to get another 0.5. I want to feel satisfied. I haven't done that in a while. Or another 0.6 at least for lap 1. I want to feel like I can get like a really good PB if I just keep pushing. So far, it's not looking too good, but it could happen. I'm not giving up. I think this is the most one-sided result we've had thus far. At least it looks like it is. My PB is 154.9. We are ranking them off of the fruit themselves. As in, do you like the fruit? Taste-wise, just anything about the fruit itself. Not anything else, just the fruit. You're asking about the fruit in a fruit tier list. If it has multiple variants, like grapes or apples, then all variants are included in that one option. How did they do that? Every time I get that, it always makes sure I go too wide. Pineapple? Sure, we can do pineapple next. Alright, let's ask about pineapples. No one dislikes strawberries. That's interesting. I hope someone is jotting down the results here, because I'm forgetting them. I'm focused on Couchback for the most part, but I'm curious what everyone's saying. Oh, by the way, for strawberries, I put them B. I do like them, but I don't really like them that much. Again, they are a little sour. I don't like sour things that much. It's a trend for sour things, by the way. I don't like sour. I've never been too big on sour. Like, I don't like green apples. I mean, I'm okay with green apples, but they are a little sour, and I don't like them that much. It's just my trend. I don't like sour things. Oh, I got such a late release. Why is this the most one-sided? I thought it was gonna be strawberries. Why is pineapple even more one-sided? don't get it. What's so special about pineapple? Because I don't see it. Like, pineapple's just a B for me. Like, it's just whatever. Chocolate's not a fruit. At least not processed. Chocolate's processed. Anyway, next up. Blueberries. What do we all think about blueberries? I mean, tomato is legally a fruit, so I'll probably ask about it at some point. We'll get to it. There's a lot of berries. I'm gonna ask about kiwi next. That's the fruit that just popped in my mind. That was really high. Got a tight alignment. Point 6! A good lap. Ah, bummer. Well, at least I got a run going. Alright. I think it's been 2 minutes. Let's move on. I'm gonna ask about kiwi first, then we can do mango. Kiwi. I can't do cheese. Cheese is not a fruit. I'm asking about fruits. Cheese is dairy. That is illegal in this context. That's something off. Dude, you already made that joke. I don't know why you're making the joke again. You got... The message was removed the last time. Gotta work on that sense of humor there. I don't know. I think I put cheese as A. Personally, but that's just me. Anyway, mango time. What do we all think of mangoes? Annoying, because I have to click add option every time, and it takes longer. Kick it. There. Somehow kiwi was S. I'm actually a little surprised about that. What do we all think of mangoes? I have never had a mango, by the way. I think I've had kiwi once, but didn't like it because how squishy it was. I've never had mango before. Am I missing out? You all let me know, because I'm gonna figure out by this poll. If I'm missing out by never having a mango. Wait, does that make? It does. Well, kind of. That line was awful. We'll do peaches next. I'm sorry, August, but I think it's gonna be less than 80%. I don't have that big of a palate, sweet. I don't know what else to tell you. I said my favorite, I think. I already said it. We already pulled it. It was like the first one we pulled. Well, you should have been here then. I don't know what else to tell you. I'll do one more run, and then I will switch the fruit. We will do peaches next, and then we're probably going to do grapes, because you haven't done grapes yet. How do you get a charge jump out of that? Every time I get that, I can't get a charge jump because I'm too tiny. How do they do it? Okay, yeah, that run was dead anyway. Peach time. We're not talking about the song. We're talking about the fruit. You know, I'm putting parenthesis fruit, so you'll vote for the right thing. I'm talking about the character. We are not talking about the character. We could do a character poll if you really want to do that, but right now we're doing fruit. We're on fruit. What do we think about the fruit of the peach? This is for all types of things, August. So every variant. I guess it'd be for both seedless and seeds. Because that's a normal thing. Yeah, no. That was too tight. I was gonna be able to bail that one out. Would have been a good lap, too. Why do you want me to tie break? Good night. See you next time. Are you wanting me to tie break stuff? Because I think I've only had a peach once, and I didn't care for it. So I'd probably rank it whatever's less. I guess pineapple's just really popular, Cindy. I don't know what else to tell you. People like pineapple. Papaya? I'm doing grapes next, but I can do papaya after. Darn it, no, it's Shrek. We did apple, that was like the second one. We did watermelon, that was the first one. Alright, it's time for grapes. I'd put D if I had the choice, but I think it's better to have S. And C being the bottom. Alright, what do we think of grapes? I know my opinion of grapes, but what do you all think about grapes? This is gonna be a slow lap, but I'll finish it. practice. We need to practice these head tricks some more. Not awful, but not great. Ah, too far. Too far right. I got the trick, but I didn't have a good alignment. I don't think the duck song answers the question. But yes, they are relevant in the duck song. So is Lemon, which we haven't pulled about yet. Maybe I do Lemon next. I think that makes sense. We are not talking about wine. We are only talking about the fruit itself. Sorry, Cindy, my bad. Sorry about getting you invested in fruit. I have failed. Alright, goodbye, Paul. What are we thinking about grapes? Hey, really? I'm disappointed. I think grapes are like low S, but I understand. Alright, time for lemons. What do we think about lemons? YouTube, work with me. I know my opinion of lemons. But what do you all think about lemons? We are talking about just the fruit itself, and any variant it may have, of the fruit. Not anything else, just the fruit. That is the only thing we are asking. Is the fruit good? I'd imagine it isn't, but for the sake of this tier list, I have to ask anyway. Because it's relevant. Is that too tight? What? Cow! That's the first time you've done this all night. Can't do that to me. Ooh, is that a C tier? Wow, that's a C tier. Yeah, lime's up next. It's obvious. I imagine cows would eat fruit. I don't think they have a preference, though. Because I don't think they really care. Alright, what do we think about limes? See, you think I'm bad with fruit? Then Costime's here asking about limes, if lime is the green one. Don't make fun of me for not knowing things when Costime's just as bad. We can lose together. We do random stuff like this, Mason. This is a new occurrence. Last night was goofy impressions. Tonight is fruit. Because why not? It's funny. It's something to do while watching me suffer. Because I can't get the stupid tree disc. Let me have it. It didn't let me have it. Oh, okay, that'd be fair then. Fair enough, cosine. You know, that is kind of sad. I mean, I don't like lemons that much, but it still is sad that you don't have access to it at all. I mean, those still do technically happen. I do Iron Man once a week. I don't know what I'm doing this week. I'll probably play it by ear. There'll be a night where I'm like, okay, tonight's the Iron Man night. This will be my last attempt, then we'll switch out to the next fruit. What haven't we done yet? We haven't done blackberries. I guess we're gonna do blackberries next. Ooh, by the way, that's a tie. Lions moves to B. So, yeah, limes are not, honestly, that, I mean, they're okay, but I don't think they're A, I think they're B. Sorry. In the event of a tie, I get to do. But yeah, we're gonna do raspberries after. Blackberries is just the next one I thought of. We still haven't done cantaloupe yet, either. I do like cantaloupe, but that's unrelated. 1% in, well, actually, you might be right. I think in this context, 1%, I don't know. It's a weird vote distribution. That's why I'm just thinking it might be a tie. But it probably isn't, so I guess it can remain in A. I felt sort of, because I'm doing the poll. Darn it. People don't like my fruit polls. Alright, there. What do we think of blackberries? Oh, that's fine. I don't... Cantaloupe is like 50-50 for me. I like cantaloupe, but at the same time, I hate it. It needs to be a very specific way, or it tastes disgusting. Like, cantaloupe's the most hit or miss fruit for me. If it's too soggy, it sucks. You need to have just the right amount of squish. We do still have to ask about honeydew, but we haven't done cantaloupe yet either. We have to do raspberries first. We still got plenty of fruit. Call it rock melon? That is a very interesting description. I can't remember the last time I had honeydew. Isn't like honeydew the fruit with like the green insides? Like the green pieces that look like cantaloupe, but they're green. Okay, we're gonna do one more, then we're gonna move on to raspberries. I know blackberries are a thing. I can't remember the last time I had them, but they are a thing. Good question, Cindy. I guess we'll never know. Because they were just born that way, I guess. Also, I spelled this wrong and I'm not correcting it. Sorry, I don't care enough. I need to get the pull out. There is no P in my raspberries. Like, how do they get a charge jump there? I can never get it. I'm always too far left. I cannot remember the last time I had a raspberry, by the way, so I can't really contribute much for this fruit. I have nothing to say. I think the last time I remember having one was really squishy, and I didn't like it because of that, but never had it since, so I really can't say, because that was like when I was really young. That fast? I really don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. That was not fast, but I mean, I guess I'm gonna find out. I haven't done a Nisk run in a while. Of course, now I get a good ending. Too bad it doesn't really matter. He's alright. Oh, come on! What do I say every stream? I don't know what I've said. What did I say? Oh, wait, no, you're talking about him. Yeah, he has said that every time. I thought you were talking about me. Alright, Cantaloupe's up next. I'm gonna spell this wrong. Yeah, that's definitely not right, but I have time traveling to do. Okay, thank you, autocorrect. I knew there was a U in it, but I didn't remember where it went. Alright, what do we think of Cantaloupe? I think I told him that the last time he said that. Like, I said I played 8 Deluxe before in the Christmas stream. Where we were playing all the festive tracks, because a lot of them were in 8. I sucked. But, I mean, I completed the challenge. Ah, no MT. This is gonna be slow again. Never mind, that's 0.7. Yippee! I did it. Not a 0.6, but I'm happy. I guess fruit poles were the way. Yeah, I just went silent the moment I made 3 Nest Lap 2. I'm focusing. I did it. I can say today's stream was not a wash. I don't know what that puts me on. I think it puts me 7th, which is pretty good. Yeah, that's Warboy tops. I finally got through that pace lock, because I knew the run was going to PB as long as I made Final Cut. Because I was ahead of the mole. I didn't have to deal with the trick this time. Good question. I don't know. We still have more fruit pulls. I'm a bit undecided. Also, we can't put Cantaloupe at C. You can't do this to me. I get it, but come on. I don't deserve this. Okay, give me a second. I wanna be able to embrace this. I need a second to realize what I just did. I wanna see where I am. I know. Oh wait. Yeah, this is Cantaloupe. Okay. Moment of truth. Wait, did I upload it? I don't think I did. Okay, I'm gonna upload it just in case. I don't know if I clicked it, so I'm gonna click it now. Alright. Where am I? I am 6th. Nice. I moved up. I'm only like minus 0.1 on this guy. Not bad. I'm 6th worldwide. That's as high as I got on Salty. Now, I don't know if I make a clickbait YouTube video. Do I make a clickbait YouTube video about how I was doing fruit polls and got 6th worldwide on cows? Because that makes sense, right? Because I think the conversation I had at the start was literally about fruit. Oops. And I can't mute my voice track either because I wasn't recording. I'm gonna have to steal my stream bot. But I'll do it. Okay. I guess I know to do it now. I'll probably keep going. I don't mind practicing a little bit more because I think... Okay, let me see my replay. I wanna see how bad my cut was. I just want to go back and watch my, my cut lap 3, because I think I got shaky nerves and took a slow fence. Because I think my lap 1 cut was pretty good. Wait, isn't this the run where I failed at the start? I mean, I know I at least had 0.2 side save alone, because I've got a 0.5 lap 1 before. And I've got a 0.6 lap 2 before. Yeah, no empty. That's like a minus 0.1 alone. I have time save. My NISC wasn't the fastest, but it was functional. I got a good ending alignment. Yeah, 0.7. That's like a high 0.7. I've got a mid 0.5 before, so I have 0.2 at least. I am still watching this so I can see it all, because I need to know where else I have. This cut was actually really good for what it was, because that was really tight, and it didn't clip much dirt. This cut was good. I had to do a new... if you're curious, if I do a left trick and then 2 left tricks there, I'm bonking the wall and losing the run. I just wanted to elaborate that. And then I think I get a real... Yeah, I got a really good cut here. Like, it was a little low, but I didn't clip any dirt, so I didn't lose much time. I don't know if that's my... No, it's not. I've got a 0.6 before. But I think that's... I think I lost time on the fence. Which there I kind of did too. I couldn't figure out if I want to go for this coin or not. I eventually decided to. And then you can tell I have nerves here. Because I'm like... If I'm any more left there... I am dying. Because I would have bounced on the left side of the tree. I got lucky I didn't. Because I was like nerves. Hitting me really hard. Because I could have been more right and got a faster tree. And then the hay bale was fine. I did 2 left tricks there. Didn't punish me because it wasn't too tight. And then no mole cycle just doomed me. This cut was slow. That was like really slow. So I have 0.1 save at the end too. And this charge zone's faster. I don't know why the world record doesn't do it. But that charge gem is 100% faster, because they do it on cinema. And it's the same thing here. But yeah, I have a little bit more energy. I mean, we can keep going. Yeah, I guess it is, Cindy. Good job. You did it. You created the stream bit that lasted till I got 6th worldwide. Congratulations. Now I have to finish my fruit polls. You know what? Let's do dragon fruit next, because this is relevant for right now. I don't mind, it's funny. I did say, we're doing the community fruit poll. It's very important stuff. No, we can't finish. The polls are keeping the stream going at this point. Literally, because I've already PB'd. So, I'm just going now to finish this. You know what, sweet? I think on the day I upload the... Tell you what, I have an idea for that, actually. The day I upload the world record review or whatever, I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. I'll do the Froob stream same day. How about that? Does that work for you? I don't want to race a ghost. I like racing alone. Yes, we are considering both dragon fruits. I have never had a dragon fruit either. I think it's a cool fruit, but I've never had it. I've never had the chance to have it. I probably did. I'm thinking about fruit right now. front room. Pretty much a lobby. Just when you host a lobby. Well, now I have, like, no pressure to PB, so it's just kind of, like, fun grinding. I don't want to expose the chat hating Cantaloupe, though, unless I mentioned it specifically. Where's my charge jump? I'm not gonna do that. I need a Cherry Dragon Fruit at some point. Probably worth it. Ow. Are you gonna do resets for it? Like, you know about the Pokemon Center reset, right? For making a good donut? Also, yeah, I don't need luck anymore, so you can have a sweet. I've got my PB for the night. I'm satisfied no matter what happens at this point. Got a 0.2 PB. I'm pretty satisfied. I finally broke my pace lock. That's fair. I can't blame you for that opinion. Everyone's entitled to their own. Anyway. Honeydew. So if you press, I think it's up on the arrow pad, X and start, and B. I think those are the buttons. On, like, the home screen, it pulls up a, do you want to reset to your most recent Pokemon Center screen. So you can reset, like, if you save the Pokemon Center, then go to make the donut, you can go back and reset without having to lose your ingredients. I don't remember if that's the exact button combination. You might need to check. It might be select to start. But yeah, you can do that and save your ingredients, so you only have to do the donut rerolls instead of to grind them again. Okay, so we hate Honeydew, we hate Cantaloupe. Good to know. We hate all the squishies. It's understandable. I mean, every melon tastes extremely different, and they're not all called melons. I get it. That is a fair point, but... I guess we do coconut next? Ugh. We did watermelon, that was like the first one. It got an S. Also, no S's for Honeydew. Wow, we really hate a Honeydew. I wouldn't put it as S either, but I'm just saying. No one put it as an S, which is sad. We got no Honeydew fans. Ugh, I can't hit the charge up anymore. I've lost momentum. Alright, coconut. I didn't get a U. There we go. Coconut. S. A. Chip flavors? I'm gonna be honest. I have even less experience with chip flavors than I do with fruit. And I don't have much experience with fruit. I mean, I have a bit of experience, but I haven't had, like, mangoes, dragon fruit, kiwi, I've only had, like, once. Same with peaches. Actually, no, I think I've had peaches in the cup, and they were okay. Anyway, coconut. What do we think of coconuts? We have not done durian yet. I'm saving most of the niche fruits for the end. The word most. There's still a few common ones that we've done. I've just forgotten about. I can't do a fruit tier list. This is your tier list. I'm just here. I'm the witness. Yeah, we haven't done cherry. I knew we haven't done a few of the common ones. I don't know. No one said we wanted to do cherry yet. I'm just doing what's coming to my mind. Unless somebody asked for something. We haven't done papaya yet either. And tomato. I guess we do tomato next? No, we do cherry, then tomato. Did we do cranberry? I don't think we did. I don't know what a huckleberry is. I respect you trying to make the melons better. Watermelon was at least rated S, so that makes you feel better. The other two were C. But watermelon was S. For whatever that's worth. Was that better or worse than my lap one last time? Worse, because it's dead. Alright, let's do cherry next. I'm failing startup. I want to get the next poll made. Need to finish the community fruit tier list tonight. That's the only other bit that needs to finish. Because I've already got my PB. It's just this bit now. I'm still going to keep grinding anyway. Because it doesn't hurt game or practice. Could always go for Nita. You know, that's actually not a bad idea. Let's get Nita. I already got a PB. We can just go for Nita now. Let's do cow Nita first. And we can do meta Nita. We have not done pomegranate. I'm gonna be honest. I can't remember the last time I had a cherry. Like, genuinely. I've probably had a cherry once, and then I don't remember. Because I don't have cherries, like, ever. I like the way cherry looks, but I don't really ever eat them. Like, at all. How do I fix that line? I don't get it. Cindy, you shouldn't be loving cherries if you're allergic to them. I'm sorry. You gotta abstain, cherry. You gotta abstain, Cindy. It's gonna hurt your stomach. Still gonna hurt your stomach. It's not worth it. As I said, it's not worth it. I don't think they taste good enough for that to be worth it. That's a good one. You got any bugs you have in mind? I mean, there's some good ones, like Glycopod. I like Glycopod shiny. There's Scizor, Leevor, Scyther. Heracross is really good. I like the pink. I like Pincers for some reason. Wimpod's also good. Yeah, same red. I'm trying to think about the notable bugs that are in the game. Oh, come on, there's more. Why can't I think of them? Maybe I'm tired. That's probably correct. I already said Heracross, but yeah. Okay, let me switch out the fruit. Look. I've never had either. How am I supposed to break that tie? I'll say... You know what? Coconut's more iconic, so I'll say coconut's better. Also, good job, Cherry. You got S. Alright, what fruit did I say I was doing next? I forgot. Let's do... Great. I just forgot what I was gonna do. I'm losing my mind. I'm tired. Okay, I'm gonna wait a second. We can do a run, then I'll think about it again. Pomegranate? Yeah, that's probably what I said. You can tell I'm getting tired. I've been grinding Moo Moo for like 3 hours straight. It worked out, admittedly. Okay, pomegranate. What do we think of pomegranate? I did not spell it right, and I don't care. I'm not fixing it. I don't have the time. Got more runs to do. Darn it. Guava? Is guava a fruit or is it a drink? I haven't been clarified on this. I don't know what you know what? I'm looking this up. Give me a second. What is a guava? Guava. How have I never seen this before? It just looks like a pear. Well, from the outside. The inside, it looks like a watermelon. I've never seen a guava. Like, genuinely, I have never seen this before. Oh yeah, we haven't done starfruit yet either. I think starfruit's a thing. I guess we'll do guava next. Sure. Sweet, I go outside a lot. I don't know why you're telling me to go outside just because I don't know what a guava is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to have disappointed you. I'll try to never do it again. Oh yeah, we haven't done durian either. Alright, so we got starfruit, fruit, guava, I guess, and durian. Blech. I've lost all momentum after that PB, sheesh. I can't move anymore. Alright, next up. It's time for starfruit. I think starfruit's a fruit I wanted to try, but I don't think I've ever had the chance. Oh, we haven't done grapefruit either, now that I think about it. Grapefruit's really weird, though. That's understandable, to be honest. Have you seen what a durian looks like? In Mario Sunshine, you can kick them around. You can only kick them around. You can't even pick them up. Makes that one blue coin really annoying. Or I guess those 3 blue coins, because I think it's 3. Wait, no, you do 3 fruit to get 1. Too early. Why did that Pianta want 3 durians anyway? What are you gonna do with those durians? I have not asked about whatever you said. I don't know what that is. They might be the same thing. I'm not established in fruit lore. We've already determined this. Yeah, there was no way I was making that work. Starfruit's only A. Interesting. I'll give it one more attempt, then I'll switch it out. We'll do durian next. I was scared to slip off there. I didn't, fortunately, but it was looking close. Nice double trick. What's my pace? Ugh. Awful. I'm gonna keep going for practice, but definitely awful. Never mind, my practice attempt's over. Alright. It is time for the durian. Not V. Come on, keyboard. Alright, what do we think of durians? I can't just automatically put in an F. Can we, if it's really that bad, can we at least make it worse than cantaloupe, please? For my sake. It needs to be worse than cantaloupe. I at least like cantaloupe. I know most of you don't, but... just do me this one solid. I know I'm not supposed to be waiting in the poll or anything, but still. Okay, thank you. At least I know I'm not as screwed here. Anyway, what's next? Still got a few left. Trying to run low. Good star fruit. Starting to get short-term memory loss. Oh right, tomato! We haven't done tomato yet. Tomato time up next. Got the double trick. That is the first time that's happened to me today. I have no idea what blimp fruit is. I'm surprised that made it. Like, genuinely. I don't know what I'm doing at this point, I'm just messing around. Candace fruit? I've never heard of that. Also, thank you for making it worse than cantaloupe, I appreciate it. Wait, why was there one S? Who put the S? Actually, there was two S's. Oh, wait, there was one. I don't know what these percentages are. Alright, next up is the tomato. What do we think of the tomato? I spelled it wrong. Why am I spelling this word wrong? It's not a hard word. Tomato's a fruit. I don't care what you say. Oh my gosh, I need to send help. I need help. Genuinely. I should not be spelling tomato wrong. I really am tired. I think I burnt all my energy to get that one PB, and now I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind to the fruit. Yeah, I think we go for NIST attempts for the rest of the stream, because it's not worth it. I'm not getting 2 for 3 trees, or 2 for 2 trees anymore. You know what my take? I actually kind of like tomatoes. I don't think I put them in S, I put them in A, but tomatoes are good. I like tomatoes with things, especially. They taste pretty neat. I think tomatoes are good on burgers. Well, I like BLTs. BLTs are pretty good. Tomato just adds the sweet part to it. The juice. That was not a fastness, by the way. I clipped the hay bale and the dirt twice. And super slow disc. Okay, this is a NISC attempt, I think. Yeah, that's absolutely a NISC attempt. I'm just gonna make this run turn into something. Never mind, I'm not making it turn into anything. Oh, right, cherry tomatoes? Oh, those things are disgusting. Why do you have to make me think about those? I hate cherry tomatoes. Way too much juice. Way too much. I genuinely do not like cherry tomatoes. Two people immediately said the opposite take right after I said that. Both of you just flipping on each other. I'd rather just have normal tomatoes if I'm gonna have tomato. Cherry tomatoes are too much. Alright, what do we have left? I know somebody said something about it, now I'm forgetting again. I know there's at least a little bit more. Oh, grapefruit. Duh. That's the one I said. Alright, grapefruit's up next. Oh, it's a tie. I'd put it in A. Wait, no, it's not a tie. Never mind, I'm stupid. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. It's worth it. So we can get the community fruit poll. Okay. Grapefruit. I was looking at like the second place slot and thought it was a tie. I think the cows are starting to take over my brain. I'm gonna be a cow at the end of the day. Anyway, what do we think about grapefruit? We as a collective, what is our opinion on the grapefruit? Yeah. I think most people forget about grapefruit. I only remember grapefruit's a thing because this isn't Animal Crossing. Don't ask me why that's why I remember it, but that's why I remember it. Is there any other notable ones we haven't asked about yet? Did I ask about pears? I think I asked about pears, right? Yeah, I definitely did. We did pineapple. We did lemon. We did lime. Plum, right. We didn't do plum and papaya. What do you mean that counted me out? Did we do guava? I remember having the whole discussion about what's a guava, but I think we did it. I think I pulled about guava. I still don't believe that's a real fruit, but I think we pulled about guava. We didn't? Alright, we'll do guava next then. And we'll do plum. I've never had a plum, by the way. I've seen plums, but never had one. It's never been offered to me. I never went out of my way to get a plum. Ooh, that was way too tight. Alright. Let's do guava. Wait, you've never had an American pear before? Is guava just a Japanese pear? Whatever we're calling it now? Alright, I'm gonna spell this wrong, but I don't care. Actually, no, I spelled that right. Guava is a Y tier? Is Y tier, like, really low or really high? I don't know how this tier list works at this point. What do we think of guava? That's pretty much my logic at this point. I already got my Caltrack PB, but I want to finish this, so I know everybody... So, we have the community fruit tier list. Oh. You want online viable Nisks? Everything except Tree Nisk. All the other ones are viable. The only one that isn't is Tree Nisk, because the meta combo right now doesn't have enough speed. It might be possible with high coins, but otherwise, no. It's not worth it. But every other Nisk is viable online. I've done them all before. In a race. It's a great results. The most underrated one is the ending cut, because you don't need a shroom. You can just do the Nisk and you're barely losing time on the shroom. Because most people don't know how to do all small shroom at the ending. I don't miss guava, because it doesn't exist. This fruit's a myth. I don't know what you're talking about. Guava doesn't exist. Cow bounce is really cool. I like cow bounce. It's like the second Nisk I learned on this track. Actually, no, it's the first one. And then I learned fence. People take cow bounce online. Just most people aren't good at it. Most people don't know how to get the mini turbo out of the Nisk. Mini turbo helps because it lets you go faster off the ramp. We didn't do tangerine. Right. We do that one too. We'll do plum next because I said that's the next one we're gonna do. After we do this fake fruit. Wait. Sweet, what are you looking for? I want to know what you're looking for before you go. I need to know what shiny bug you're looking for. It's very important. You should get, shiny Scolipede. Shiny Scolipede's like one of the best shinies in the game. What is a nectarine? What? I have never heard of that. Understandable. We're near the end of our fruit pull. We've got through most of them. There's still a few left. Because there's so many fruits in the world. Fair enough, Sweet. Enjoy your hunt. Make sure you hunt well. And get all those shiny bugs. Alright. Let's do the plum. I don't know what a plum... I've never had a plum. Why is guava either C or S? What is that distribution? Such a weird distribution. Two votes could have made the difference. So close to being C tier. Alright, what do we think of plums? I have never had a plum. I don't know if I ever will. Probably not. Luca, what do you think of Scolipede's Mega? Do you think it's good or bad? I'm not talking about, like, stat-wise or anything. I'm just talking about, like, looks. Stuff like that. Plum and S. I'm surprised. I've never had it, so I can't... I guess this tier list is showing me what fruits I need to try. We got stuff like guava, the fruit that doesn't exist, and plums in S tier. I've never had either. Well, I've seen plums, but guava doesn't exist. I can't trick off the slope. That... Do you not like Barbaricle's Mega? Do you like the Gen 5 monkeys costume? Is Pit of Line like the only one you don't like for Gen 5? Water Monkey's pretty cool. I'll give that to you. I think I actually like Fire Monkey more, because I like the way he looks. He's just so derpy. Alright, it's time to ask about... I think we're nearing the end of our fruits. Got Tangerine up next. I think we have Tangerine and Pomegranate. Wait, no, we did Pomegranate. Gotta do Tangerine. I don't recall if I had a Tangerine. I might have had one before, but I don't remember. I am tired brain right now, though, so that might not be helping. Also, plums. S sweep. Sheesh. Guess we really like our plums here. How many S tiers did we had in total? I think we had a lot of S's today. Oh, no, I know what it is now. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I don't think I've had one before, actually. Well, I guess by default, I have to pick, strawberry then Cindy, so... Strawberry wins! Woohoo! I guess so. We seem to have a lot of positive opinions about fruit. Except cantaloupe! For some reason. I don't know what cantaloupe did to you all. Oh, not everything. Cantaloupe was not allowed to live. See ya. Enjoy the rest of your night. So was this the last fruit? Or is there any others left? I think we got them all at this point. This was like an obvious one I'm forgetting. Did we do cranberries? I thought actually we might have not. I don't know the devil fruits. Genuinely, I don't know about them. We did raspberry. I remember asking about raspberries. Like one more run, then I'll switch out the pole. We're nearing the end. Have to run out of fruits. Okay, time for the switch. I'm surprised. This was like a really dominant S. Anyway, it's cranberry time. I thought we would already asked about this, but I guess we didn't. Alright, cranberries. What do we think of cranberries? Ugh, awful. Ooh, we don't like cranberries? Interesting. Well, it might change, but right now it doesn't look like we like cranberries. I can't remember the last time I had one, so I can't really add much input here. I guess I can look up a list of fruits and see if we haven't, if there's any more we haven't done. Wouldn't hurt. Or someone can do that for me. Because I'm time traveling right now. I'm a bit occupied. I don't know if that was fast or slow, but at least I got the mini turbo. And no trick. I don't think I've had cranberry sauce either, surprisingly enough. Not like that'd be relevant for this question or anything, but I have not. That's fun. Gotta love it when family's taking over the bathroom. Have we done avocado? I guess we probably haven't. And I guess the devil fruits that exist? I know devil fruits are a thing, but I don't know any of the specific ones. Okay, I'm just gonna... You know what? I'll put cheese on it too, why not? Cheese will be the last one. Just... because... funny. Alright, it's time for... Are you sure? I thought we did pear. I'm gonna do avocado first. I know cheese isn't a fruit, but I'm gonna put it on at the end just because it's fitting the stream gimmick. Not because it's an actual fruit. Because it's not. Alright, there's avocado. What do we think of avocado? What's up, Azo? I'm currently pulling about fruit right now. Yes, we want to know about fruit, I guess. I don't know. This is a bit that started, and it's been going for like the last hour, but I PB'd because of it, so I'm not complaining. Or at least, it gave me something to think about, so I wouldn't be stressing out about a Moo Moo. Cheese or Cheeseland? I'd honestly take cheese over Cheeseland. Because there's too much cheese on Cheeseland. Although Cheeseland does have pizza. You know what, I might have to change my mind. Because that pizza could be food for weeks if I'm able to somehow refrigerate it. Keep it cold. Then I can heat it up when I need it instead of it just getting all moldy. I just need like a big enough freezer. Post time, like almost every desert track could have been a cool replacement for Desert Hills. But they picked Desert Hills, I guess. It's so annoying, because Desert Hills is just like a bad track. And, you know, they took away the hills. Well, we have been talking about fruit for a while, so I can't blame you for thinking about fruit salad. Somehow my brain has not went to the fruit realm. It's just kind of been thinking about cow track. Or thinking about nothing, because it's tired. But I have to finish the job and get all the fruits ranked. You know what would be a better replacement? I think we should have got Yoshi Desert from Mario Super Circuit. But no, we had to get like Desert Hills and DK Pass instead of cool tracks from Super Circuit. Because they hate Super Circuit. Because they want to annoy me. I like Super Circuit tracks. I'm sad they're not here. Anyway, time for pear. Because apparently I forgot to ask about this. Come on, mouse. You need to work with me here. We're nearing the end. No, this is pear. It includes all type of pears. Discord link is in the description if you're talking about my Discord. In the description of the stream. I could add Nightblood to promote it in chat, but I don't know. It kind of seems more like an intrusion, if anything. I'd rather not have DK Pass. I mean, this is an obvious take for me. If we had to get another DS track, it could have been like DS BC. Or if they wanted to get like a winter track, they could have went with a Vanilla Lake. Or Mount Wario. Like, that's right there. Why couldn't we go with that one? Or even Ice Ice. There's like so many cool 8 tracks that could have filled that spot, but no, we had to go with stinking DK Pass. DK is gonna make me pass out of boredom. That's how I feel about that track. I actually would have laughed if I got a good lap while I was ranting about DK Pass. It didn't happen, but it would have been so funny. Like, so funny. It wasn't meant to be, though. What was that? Nice scissor. That's a good one. I like the green. What is... Okay, did I miss something? What are these questions about Discord? I was in an intense run. I'm sorry. I had to focus. Sweet, I need to ask, what are you gonna name the Scizor? You gotta have a good name story for it, right? What is your creativity thinking at the moment? That was weird. Unless I'm not naming unless Sweet tells me to name it. Although to be fair, I feel like it's rare for people to name things in ZA in general. Can you tell your big brother? Interesting. Well then do it. If you name it Guava, no. Don't name it Guava. Please, that fruit doesn't exist. That'd be such a mistake, because then you'll be saying your Scizor doesn't exist. You don't want to do that. That would be a terrible name. Scizor is not a reptile. You can give my name to a Sceptile. That would make sense. What's your inspiration behind that name, Kosam? I'm curious. No! Don't name it Guava! Stop! This is not a good idea. The name doesn't exist. Sweet. Think about it. You don't want to name it something that isn't real. What was that? Don't name it Guava. That doesn't work. It's not real. Guava's not a fruit. I refuse to listen to this. I've never heard of it. Before the stream, it's not real. Okay, let me look up devil fruit real quick, because I need to make sure that's a thing. Guava's not a great... okay, fine, it's a great name, but it's still not a thing that exists. Alright. Let me look up... They look fictional. I'm not seeing anything that the devil fruit is actually real. So I'm not gonna put it on the list. Okay, so that means we finally get to end the fruit bowl with cheese. Even though it's not a fruit, but it fits the stream theme. So, get your idea about cheese now. I know it's not a fruit, but sometimes people eat cheese with fruit. It's all cheeses. If it has variants, all of them are included. You can value that how you want to. Alright, what do we think of cheese? Yeah, it's because we're on cow truck right now. That's the only reason why cheese is here. Because we had to end the poll with a fitting cow track to tie it all together. Darn it. I'm not gonna control your sweet. A lot of people want you to name them Guava. I don't think it exists, but you should probably do it, because apparently Guava's green. Like, that Scizor is. So, it would fit. Actually, I have one more poll. Regarding fruit. It's not a fruit, but... I am curious about something. Yeah, this is cheese domination. We pulled kiwi. We did do kiwi. 100%. We did kiwi like early in. I think kiwi was like one of the earlier ones. I think it was after orange for some reason. Maybe someday, but that day is not today. Today was just the fruits. And I'm running low on steam. You can tell, I can't even make tree cut anymore. Never mind, I just made it. I'm still running low on steam, though. Yeah, I'm running low on steam. Alright. Time for the last poll of the night. Before we wrap things up here. Okay, last question. As fruit as a whole, what would you rate it? AKA the whole category. What tier is fruit itself? Finally, crucial question. How are we feeling about fruit overall? I think I'd personally put fruit in A. Just because, I mean, I think it's good. I do like a lot of fruits. At the same time, I think there is stronger. I think I like dairy slightly more. Well, actually, I take that back. I think I might actually like fruit the best. Fruit or grain? Cindy, you're telling me about fruit that don't exist. You're not allowed to talk either. Bob was not real. I still refuse to believe it is real. So it's not. Breads, grains, I don't remember what it's called. It's like the stuff with bread. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's that tier stuff. Honesty is the best policy. And it's what I want for this poll. The community poll would be accurate. That is the ideal scenario. I guess so. I went back in time. It was very important. I'm gonna do like one more attempt, and I think we're gonna start wrapping things up. Cause I am EP, and we got all the fruits done. I don't think we missed one. I think we got them all. Only one trick. This run's doomed. It's over. I didn't take the cut tight enough. Well, sad note to end on, but it's alright. At least I made Trinace one more time. Well, this was definitely not how I was expecting the stream to go. I was expecting just a normal Counter-Strike stream. I wasn't expecting to be raking every fruit today, but I guess that's what we did. I'm not making a poll on that. That decision's way too divisive. Controversial for some reason. Not my fight to have. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. It was different, it was weird, but at the end of the day, it happened. I know it's not exciting as the normal stuff, but I don't know. Streams like this help me recalibrate in a way. Or recalibrate. I know, I'm very funny. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off for the night. I guess, I was gonna say, I'm probably not uploading this week, but I have a shorter project to do now, so I think I'll be able to upload this week. I guess I'll see you all next time. Whatever that is. I'll probably stream again tomorrow. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll probably stream again in the next few days. See ya whenever that is. Bye, everybody. Enjoy your cow. Enjoy.